So it is Monday. Yay, Monday! We're doing this video super late tonight. Quick heads up, I have to put the pictures up for tomorrow or for yesterday's video. They're not up yet, so there'll be a notification for those of you who, I guess, follow and are part of my audience, who, you know, like subscribe, follow, whatever, for the Patreon. I meant to get the pictures out. I didn't get the pictures out because I was too busy trying to update my Ravelry stash today, because it's like super out of date, and I was like, yeah, I need to get that done. So Monday. All right, Monday means it's time for a Monday motivation. For those of you who don't know who I am Aradia Nawari. I'm the resident witch and creatrix over at Aradia's Hand and Danae's Divine, where I create myth, magic, and meaning for your everyday life through art, intuition, and energy work. And on Mondays, I like to talk about what motivates me. Sometimes there's nothing that motivates me. I'm not feeling it today, really. But I'm hanging in there and holding on, trying to get stuff done anyway. So, the reality is that I'm not always motivated. And because I'm not always motivated, does that mean I don't get stuff done? No, because the reality is that it won't work. So I can't wait for motivation to be here. I'm not also good at making motivation. Like, I don't believe in forcing yourself to do stuff. And I work very intuitively. And when I have the energy to do something, because I deal with chronic illnesses and low energy and being neurodivergent, I have to work in different ways, and these different ways are ways that suit how I'm made up as a person. And so I've learned to work with them versus against them, which also means that working within society's rules and expectations is really difficult, because, you know, capitalism and other things want you to work a certain way and attach worth and value as a person to you based on these ways. And if you don't meet those ways, then you're considered useless, invaluable, and not worthy. And that's bullshit. So I'm here to encourage you to work in a way that works for you, and to find out what those ways are by trying and experimenting and being okay with however works for you. It doesn't have to work for anybody else, and you are allowed to try something different. So, yay! As far as what's motivating me, I don't know that I would say anything is motivating me so much as there are motivating factors. And by that, I mean my little has 2 weeks left of school. So I have 2 weeks of uninterrupted morning work time. And I say morning work time because my afternoon work time is absolutely interrupted. And so it's a little more lax, and it's a little more likely I'll get less done in the afternoons. So there's that. And there is the reality that, you know, even my morning is kind of interrupted, honestly. So I want to make the most of it, which also means I'm going to probably make certain choices. Like, I don't know that I'm going to get back into the gym at all for the rest of the year, to be honest with you. I would like to go, and I would have liked to have been going, and I really wanted to go last week, and I just was not able to get in there. And now, because I've only got 2 weeks before I'm not going to be able to go, I kind of want to make sure that I get everything done and have the maximum amount of time to work, which means not giving up that 45 minutes in the hour, 45 minutes to an hour in the morning, every morning. So, I don't know. And I hate to be that person who only gets back into the gym after the holidays and then drops off again, but I think that might actually be what ends up happening. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah. And I just really want to make the most of the time that I have. As far as what I'm working on this week, so I was able to snag 2 things from Tara Swagger, Holiday Sanity and Take a Break. So the Holiday Sanity starts this week. It's a walkthrough. And I'm gonna start that. I've got to print all the material for all of the workbooks for everything. And then I've got 2 emails to get through. so far with holiday sanity, which is going to be great because while I don't celebrate I don't celebrate the typical holidays. I'm not a Christmas or Hanukkah person, and at this moment I don't observe Kwanzaa, although I'm interested in doing so in the future. I do Yuletide, but because I am a solo practitioner and I don't have any family or anybody close by, I usually just try to chill on that day and leave it at that. So I don't really have much in the way to plan for. However, I do have gifting that I would like to do, which means I would like to have stuff done because I would like to be able to deliver it this year, not next year. So there's that. So there's a little bit of planning I have to do. And otherwise, it's business as usual. I'm going to try really mainly to keep on track. So my work hours during the week are 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., which is not that much time. It is 3 hours, and of those 3 hours, 2 of them are actual active work time. The other is marketing and like check-ins and stuff like that, some admin stuff. And so 2 hours per day is not a whole lot. I also then have project time in the evening, which is a max of an hour, and then time to do homework and work on basic need classes or business development or just extra project time. And then I have promotions that I set up 3 times a week. And I've set up some of my promotions so far this week. So yay! I do that Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And I did not do it last Saturday, which means Sunday and Monday I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Whoops. So there's that. Let's see. Yeah, as far as the project time, I'd like really need to get that done. I've got, you guys got a sneak peek. Y'all, excuse me, y'all. You got me doll. A little baby. A little baby just like staring at you. Little creepy doll. Creepy little baby. So there's that. That is the head. I'm going to take pictures of that officially and put it up on the project page and everything. So there's that to work on. And then I've also got the scarf, scarf for squid scarf. That's what I'm going to call it, the squid scarf. That one, I'm probably going to have to keep on the DL. So this is a friend of mine, and I know they follow me on social media, and I don't know that they're going to see this or not. So I can't say anything about it, which is going to kill me because I like to share things. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be taking a shit ton of pictures, probably post them on Ravelry and what I'll do, because if you're not part of Ravelry, you won't see them. However, they could be part of Ravelry because they do some fiber work. So I'm not going to be able to say anything about it. And I'll probably be super mysterious. Like you'll see maybe 1 or 2 posts about it where you can't tell what it is. And that's it. And I'm going to have to keep it under wraps otherwise. Just going to suck. So, yeah. I'm super excited though, because I saw this months ago. At least more than months ago. And I could have made it for someone else. And I'm super glad that I didn't, because I am not speaking to them and don't want to speak to them ever again. So I'm glad I didn't waste my energy on this person, because that's what it would have felt like. But my friend I know will get a kick out of it and probably be super, super holy shit excited about it. I really hope so. I don't like to give people things that they don't love, because then I've given you a chore. You've got to get rid of it. Because a lot of people don't want to say, yeah, I don't like it. And I'm going to give it to them with the caveat of like, look, if you don't like this, that is okay. You can say that. I will not be upset. And I will give it to someone else who does like it. Yeah. So that'll be the thing. Or I keep it myself, honestly. I'm a nerd too. So there's that. Let's see. The last thing is that I've got the tea basket that I'm working on. And I'm going to link to all of this stuff in this particular one, I really hope they don't see this. It's going to totally ruin it if they do. But this video is going to be public, so there's a really good chance they are going to see it if they follow me, and they do follow me at least one place. Shit. Well, I don't want to hold out on y'all, like, because, you know, I don't. So hopefully they just don't notice it. Or if they do notice it, if you're watching this, act surprised, okay? Do me a favor. Pretend that you didn't see this coming. I mean, don't lie to me. I don't like that. But, you know, don't ruin it, okay? Don't call me out and be like, oh, I know you're doing this. Shut up. Hush. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, though. But I'm running out of time to do those gifts. Oh, and then I've got the shrug, of course, that I'm working on, which is just a giant fucking rectangle, really. So, like, if I do any more project time tonight, it's going to be either swatching for the scarf or I'm going to work on the shrug. Because I've taken enough pictures, it's just a rectangle, that's all it is. So it's this taking work in progress is irrelevant at this point, because I've made the bottom edge. I worked a bit into the body, and I just need to keep working, and until I'm done with the entire body, there's not really a reason to take another picture. So that is pretty much it. Yeah. And, you know, I'm sure there's other stuff I have to get done, but the staying on task, I think, is really the main thing, is work when I'm supposed to work and do the things I'm supposed to do, and, you know, get a grip on things, because I'm still convinced that things take less time than they do. They don't. So, okay. Well, tomorrow we're going to talk about an art haul. Spoiler, it is about some thread for a tiny doll that I want to make. So, if you're curious about that, you need to come back here tomorrow. Make sure that you watch. There'll be pictures in the post. Hopefully that post will be up earlier. I got carried away with my Ravelry queue, or stash update, which is not done yet, by the way, because then I got distracted by like 1,000 other things, because that's how my brain works. Yay. So, anywho, I'm gonna skedaddle, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.